So if your pages are not geo keyword optimized, you are going to get slaughtered on SEO by companies that do have geo keyword optimized pages. Okay? Geo keyword pairs. Let me give this a war analogy. When you're fighting a war, I'm not an expert on this. My grandfather was in World War II. Here's what I know. My grandfather was in World War II. There was two major theaters. There was a Pacific theater and there was a European theater. My grandfather, he's 99, still alive. He was in the Pacific theater. He fought in two different battles that I'm aware of. He fought in Midway and he fought in Iwo Jima. Battles. When you fight a war, you don't just go fight the whole dadgum war all at once. You fight the battles that are pressing and relevant and important at the moment. So when you're looking at your SEO, when you're looking at your website, here's what you've got to understand. Wherever it is that you want to be specifically, and whatever specific products you want to sell, this is called a geo keyword pair, those are the battles. So what you've got to do is you've got to put troops into the battles that you want to be fighting. So if you want to sell high-end replacement windows in Northbrook, Illinois, you had better have highly optimized pages on your website for Northbrook, Illinois in terms of service area pages and also blog pages. And if you don't, I promise you, you will lose to companies that do. Some of you might be looking at me with a couple of different looks on your face. Look on your face number one might be, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Fair enough. That's why I'm breaking it down into analogies so it's a little bit easier to understand. Others of you might be looking at me going, yeah, but we do that. So we're good. We do hundreds of website audits a year. The average score is 27 because we see websites that do not have geo keyword optimized pages. They are not sending the right signals. And even if they do have pages that are set up for that purpose, they're almost always executed poorly. And even if they're executed properly and sending the right signals, guess what the final death blow is for those pages? The content on them is not interesting, relevant, and important. So you're always subject to losing to companies that, number one, have the right kinds of pages, they have the right troops in the battles, and number two, they're executing properly. When my grandfather went into Iwo Jima and into Midway, they had M47 carbines, they had flamethrowers, they had missiles, they had all of this stuff. And then you come to me and say, oh, well, yeah, we've got these kinds of pages on our website. Yeah, but you're sending a troop of Boy Scouts with pop guns into the battle. They're not executing very well.